Close that room door for me, please. Yes, Chacha. Yeah, my man dash this thing over here, side. I don't want the back. Can't take the nice. Take him somewhere. Eviction is the name. Eviction. Eviction. Old type place. Yes, people. Haha. Yo, what me say? All praises unto the Most High. Peace and blessings. You know what I say? Love. Love is what the world needs tonight, people. Love. Love will heal. Yes, sir. So, come with a talk, a serious talk. What was the name? Real talk. Real talk. Come in and step and have a seat with the BlackStar Redshot. It's a real talk today. Talking about enough things. But I just come from outside and come in. But I feel I should have a talk. See? Yes, I. Well, I unfold and everything nice. But I just want to give thanks and praise unto the Most High. Because see, I'm on there and just a coming and always on the move. And I get to see a new day. And I get a blessings. So yes, I have to give thanks. And people forgive thanks too. Don't behave like your life is your life, you know? Like, are you in your life? Are you give yourself life? I trust me, that could run out of you any day, any time, any place, anywhere, any moment, any second. Or hour, see that? Real talk, people. You know what the red don't play with it. You know what I say? Long time I tell you say, I'm telling the people that I'm here, not just on the charismatic level. Yes, I blessing, blessing, blessing. Blessing, my brother. Big up yourself. You don't know. We are going to wait for you to come in, because you know, say today I Saturday, Sabbath, Shabbat. See? So, there's nothing new under the sun, moon, and stars. So, real talk, sit with the eye, you know? Let's unfold the things then. Want to know if you line up, share this live right here. Because you know, said, you will never rush out life, you know? Order, you know? People have to have order. So, I'm going to give you a little piece of everything. Real talk, sit and talk with the red today. I want you guys to smash this like button before I go into anything. Smash the like button, share, subscribe, check your notification bell. I want all of my subscribers then to always check your notification bell. See, because the people them have a way of lack of things. You see there? So always check it. Check it. And if you notice that you unsubscribe, subscribe again. See? Alright. Let's move on. Do not forget June 5th. Okay? Right into the Wingate for the youth then. See? Having the event for them. The youths them must always get good vibes and good energy. The youth them always get extra strength. You see there? With extra strength, the youth them there's a guarantee. You see? A possibility because they get extra strength. That's why we want to keep them always active in the right way, right manner, active into sports, into the cranium, with the hands, you know, able to deal with craft and then something. Yes, so these are the things we are looking forward to push out to get bigger upon into the community. See, these are the things that we want the youth them, free with black youth them, and with Latino youth them, and the poor youths them. Look into the community. There is no way for the youth them So if there's no way for the youth, then that simply say there is a way they are opening. The opening is a negative input. That is a dead sword. That is a highway that has a brick wall. It looked like it going somewhere, but you are just going to an end. So we want the youth them to hope, guys. See, watch the easy access that they want to take in their life because it come with a price, and that price is not nice. It's never nice. Seeing some man feel it and could relate, could leave and tell the next man, and some man dead. You see that? Some man pay the price real, joking thing. Some man pay the price and there's nothing to the land of the living to talk about it. So I want to just take one examples from those who have the experience that have gone through it. See, and I make one know say, yo, the thing is not a joke, it's real. No, people, you hear me I say, people. Every dog has a day. It's me I say, I no disrespect to nobody, me not call nobody dog, but me I say, it's just a manner of speaking. Every dog have a day. You can't afford to play with fire and think say you're not gonna get burned. See, most people play with fire every day and then believe say them a fire professional, fire marshal, and until one day fire lick off them head. Fire lick off them head. So, what we gonna say? What me I say is, if you watch the thing, see? If you watch the thing, mind what you are doing, because every action is a reaction. And most people do things and then believe it's okay. And when things come back around, them ask, them go and like say, they don't know what's going on. Them ask why. See? When we tell them to ask why, I see them feel it. I said, see there. So people, the thing, when me I bring when me tell the people them say, I man is employed by the Most High. Me know say them are some vampire people who don't believe in a God. Yeah man. Me know them are some satanic people when they hear about me say about God. All them ears start lip pus. God, them are demonic, you see there? And they don't love to hear the name, they do not like it at all. It antagonizes them. Oh God, Red, why you have to talk about God? Oh, Red, yeah man, I know some of them, but never tell people this. I can't just please one set of people, because there are people that are atheists, and that's unto them. I mean, I hear so to judge them. If you are atheist, you're atheist. But I hear to come push nothing for you. You have your thing, and if your thing work for you, you go and go do that. See? You do that. But at the meantime, them have some people where really and truly, they know it. There's a higher power. And enough of them people they want to hear them thing there. And enough of them people they require to hear them thing there. So, what I have to know is that there's a whole lot of people in this, and them are people who subscribe to my channel, not to listen to me to talk. They want to see me work. They want to see me do my exercises and stuff like that. And aesthetics, yeah. And that's all nice. I appreciate that. And there are people that is just for that. And I don't blame them. Yeah, you have to, right? But I keep telling the people that I am not a person where just, hooked on to one thing. I am a man where you're universal. I man do nothing. See, and I don't just do things to please I man. I do things I know say that is proper. That, what? I am sending a positive energy where this energy will tap into one, and one will be able to get brighter like a bulb, a beam. And that's why I keep saying if one just implement upon the things that I man bring forth, one will see the delight in it. This is not a must to anybody where I am forcing them. See, but if one like one said, you see, and if one understand the things that I man bring forth to the people that And if the people, if I am bringing food on to the people, then there are a lot of people, there are lots of different people, but I am bringing the food. See, now after I done bring the food already, and I bring the food, I forward the food to her. Now, I can't really have to open your mouth and force the food down the throat. You see, I'm bringing the food already. So those who recognize the food, well, eat the food. Because then see the food there is nutritious. And them have some look on the food, and the food might not look too appetizing to them. Because again, they eat a different type of food. We already destroy them taste buds and have them set up in a different form where if it's not sweet and I want it. So just like physically them have food like in a them aspect there. There's certain food where some people crave after and would rather sit down and eat and just blow up like the World Trade Center. And them satisfy for them kind of food there, them desire for them type of food there. A man like me couldn't really talk to them people there. Unless if one of them people or some of them people there would like to make a change. You see, if they want to make a change, it would eat soul, mind and body. And they want to make a change there. Then of course now you're gonna see they're gonna start observe the things that they are doing. They're gonna watch the things where they are doing. And from the time they watch the things where they are doing, from the time they watch the things where they are doing, they're gonna want to implement. They're gonna want to implement. They're gonna want to implement. So that is the thing. So it's not like we forcing anybody. Like I said, this thing is a thing say it's common sense, you know. It's easy. Like me I tell the people them say, if me know say like me is a big man and me live my life like everybody else. I come in like as a baby like everybody else. And I do a lot of things where at one time I'm not supposed to do. But I did. And you know, as I grow older in my life, the age creep up on me. You know, I pass over you know, the 50 line. There's half a century of people. Half a century of them. So now I'm reach this one. And if me not try, if I it's not trying to overuse this thing, you know, in the land of the living now, and I keep on living blind, walking blind, seeing I'm pretending that I'm just like a baby who just come here, and I am acting like these little children that is innocent. Yes, it's the one thing people have to overuse. You see, a child, you know, I'll 3, 4, 5, 6 going up. I'll 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then they go age there. Seeing them innocent still, you know, even though it's a 14-year-old innocent still, you know, but still them innocent in a certain way, because them still in the child room, even though, say, adults will watch a 14-year-old will do something according to the crime right now, see, because according to the crime, but certain thing where you're not picking it up, children does. You know, a child's state of mind when a child do something, because a child will do something in a child form. Now you see them have some little youth will do something, some big people things. See? And you know, say, this year now, it's not a child's state of mind. It's a child will do it, yes? And in other words, a child, a human being, a child body, but the energy, the dark force energy we're in that little baby, in that young boy body or this young girl body there. It is not normal. It's not a child energy. It's like an entity energy on the crying. Not like a 8-year-old or 12-year-old or 14-year-old sit down there and marry like mother and chop all her head off and half and then something and sit down at the house and for days and you know saying kill him parents and him dead. And him not call nobody, him not do nothing and him dead. Him a use credit card, him a do all kind of thing like he just go and go live for himself. Sometimes people, and when people come over the yard and ask, where's your mommy? Oh, they went to Paris. and so and with it, who so and so are supposed to come and them there and call all them friends. Sometimes people don't even know them people there. But you know, say them people there, them look at you out there, we do them crime there. Them a child in a child body, but them spirit a demonic spirit. So I'm going to tell people them say, one of you watch the thing. See, watch the thing good and don't sleep on the thing. See, why I always talk about there's nothing new under the sun, the moon and the stars. It's important to know that. Because listen, I tell people say, wherever good is, evil is right next door. It's never too far. Trust me. Wherever good is, evil is right next door. And wherever evil is, good is right next door. May I tell you, two of them work together. Them work is a balance. Society and know say everything is a balance. But it's what type of energy as a living soul you gonna want to push out, you see that? I can bring example. I can use an example to you. Something that happened to me. That's why I tell the people, hey, sit and sit and chat with me, reason with me, and me have a reason with one and make one know say means a man me well versatile and this is not no boasting and bragging. When you hear people, let me tell people I never been to prison. But I tell people I'm in prison. Because just to live in this life is a prison. The way the colonial system sat out, to mash up your head and to make things. Remember, the universe, the master of the universe create the universe, so the earth and the universe to replenish unto man. That means bad man, we're not supposed to have dead for hungry. You know that. Food not supposed to be a problem. The universe. See, food supposed to be galore. You see, no, we have to watch the thing and see what I want. See, if the earth is the fullness of the Lord and the fullness thereof, right? So I wonder if everybody, then we call the Creator Father, and most people say God as the Father, God, Father God. So Father God put everything there for you. And put look at all the fruits so we get. Put all some banana. So we get all different fruits and things we get that Mother Earth give we, right? If it was not so, why would there are so much things in the earth that could replenish a man, a human being, instantly? See, that means this thing was a thing we sat out. It didn't happen by accident. No, it couldn't happen by accident, you see people. This thing was a thing that even come with a blueprint. Yes, this was designed and shaped, yeah, man. You see? Because everything man need is right here. You know, anybody when you see one left your song go anywhere else, I read, and tell people. See, anybody who want to live, anybody who think about say, yo, is he there? The man left yourself to go by yourself. If you look for wherever they want to look. I read that. But you see, them have ways to tranquilize the people in brain. Guys, see, like me tell say, it means say, I am gonna go around the back of the building there. For many years, nobody no go around the back of the building there. Nobody, as a matter of fact, never go around the building there. Around the back of the building. Everybody is still around the front. Nobody. And one day, I man come along from nowhere, and I man there for about 2 years, and me just see, prep so I want. And that, me discover that now. Me ask myself, say, yo, why nobody now go around at the back of the building? For years, I man there, and me see everybody go everywhere else, but they now go around back there, so. See, and I decided to say, yo, I go find out. If we get information, see, that's why I'm telling you, they come like some police. And that's how police get information. And no disrespect to the policeman them. Respect and respect to the policeman them. They are try disrespect now from a law policeman and them someone them they do them work, them do them work. I just would like them to do them work professionally. Is he there? And just that I say, we don't need to fight police. Because them are some people they need police. Trust me. And some people are going like say, them going like say them are the hottest thing and the baddest thing and police have to deal with them. Because sometimes I read the things when them do it is another talk again. The people will just do certain things to certain innocent people. And this is why mentally say that's why the police, you need the police force there. Because without the police force here, it's mad things are going. Now, again, this is another talk. If you have to go back in the time at Texas, now, anytime when man are carrying them gun on the inside, see, now, them time everybody have them gun on the inside. And a man now try this and next man like so. And I say, this man is a real shutter. See? And even when that man is a shutter, that man sometimes, he's the quietest man in the place. See? That man now mess with nobody. That man now just stands about. See? Now you find some rally low, rowdy, and just come and run into town and then just shoot at them and fire. I shot innocent people. I go in a rum shop, liquor shop, a bar, chip off all the man. Probably I shot him at 10 and go on with them things there. And the man they are bully. That's how I learn bully. Bullyism is not a good thing. Because if you are then sure that until then, you see man may go and I say they want to bully people, what happened to them. So all they know you watch them cowboy show there, you see. The man they really shut a man, they don't want to say man shut a man. The man quiet like a dog. And them boy they come and ride in a tongue. Rowdy. And I bust up them gun and then thing. And when they check themselves, boom, they look a quiet little man there. I have only for 1 6 pounds and two 6 pounds inside. And you know, chow nobody and they just quiet. Then decide that are the right guy for them to mess with. And then they never have another man here. That man head no good. So I say, in everything in our life, that's a man. Everything in our life, them have a ups and a downs, and a right and a left, a good and a bad. And that's how the things stay. Because you can't change it. The only way what you can do now, you have to watch what kind of balance you are work with. If you are work with a right balance or you are work with a wrong balance. Because most people, it's easy to go down the wrong balance path because to them it's easy to get things. It's easy to go through. But when they don't know, say, anything will come fast, good. I mean, like me I tell say, enough man real. At one time the man that did rich. The man that time the man in the 80s there. The man that deal with the thing there. The killer there. The crack out there. And them are going with enough things. Them are going with enough things. The man them have all 3 car. I mean I talk about the little. Them a Lexus and I think called Pathfinder. And then have some car and tell them, see, at them car in the 80s, the Pathfinder, and tell you next time. And the Jeep Pathfinder there, black one there. And man did have enough money. I go to Florida, I go buy a house and then something. I have money. But sometimes you last in your ways. You get greedy. You see that? You get so greedy that some man, I tell you, man, some man where the yes, and hustling and the man that come here, so me now youth, they come here 1990, the youth there come from some part of Jamaica, go in the store and come here. And he come down here, so I book him right off at Lennox and Flatbush. Yeah. And the man, I work in a while like a store and do like a juggling still. You know what I mean? I got more time, like a herb man, so man did have to hustle for eat and something. So Then I want like a discount store, you know. Everybody know that a store and them extra department store. Everybody know me, yo. Me not tell lie. Anybody will know me and tell say yo, me could text you and tell you say yeah, truly Rasta talk. One store and them extra department store. Right there for Lennox and Flatbush. See, one store right over the supermarket, key food, there. And right now, then turn that store into a 79 cents, 99 cents store. Blessed, give thanks to the one there, give thanks to the five there. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, and everybody know that store there. And know it used to be a Vim's one time. A man, they get shot in the head in there. See? And then used to work with some Jewish people. I always work with Jewish people. So I get them you there was some rebel youth them. See, me not gonna mention them yet, but there was some rebel youth, them gangster youth them. See, the way the man there I work at two brother and them daddy and them buy goods and them man they open them store and the man get out and the man container chuck and then something and rent it and the man buy the container hold on the money. I sell it. Listen, nobody I sell my thing and I do my thing from them time. And I tell you say, yo, I know all my virgin and I tell you then time when I did it, I do my thing enough time, come left Florida and come up here so I see me and say, yo, cool breeze, I used to call me cool breeze. And brown shoes say, yo, brown shoes, you carry a Florida. And I say, yo, good dada. I man come one time and first time they come out. The first time the camcorder come out with Virgin, the man come up with one and show me big house when by a Florida. And here and every time when the man come to New York, the man have a different right now. And tell me say, a man like me not there in New York. If I power him and rate it and I tell you say, yo, all them youth will get rich. All them youth then leave to see them riches. You see them and say, they don't leave to see them riches. Because come like them get so rich and they never know when to quit. And now one thing when you grab a licious, you see when you grab a licious, you never know when you have too much. You see that? You always want more and the more you get, the more you want. The more you get, the more you want. You get infatuated with yourself now. And then you just, yeah man, me and tell you say, I saw you think this, see me I'll give you a next story again. Go and make you hear this now. They mention the camcorder though. They have to sit and talk to me, man. They have to say little things, see, about I man and just a talk and a reason, man. See, in my life and everything. See? So I hear this now. In a 1989, I'm going to a place called Vanderbilt. Everybody know it. Now then turn it to Garden State. See, what in here, Vanderbilt. See there, 1989. We go over there. And my family tell me, say, well, me did die already, you know, but there's a place where they never touch. And I come like always, they tell me no figure. And the Sunday I go. I'm going to make you know, say, how things stay. When you head hard and you're young, and it's like when you're young, it come like you don't fear about, you don't care about nothing, you don't fear, and you know, at them time you grow to be a man, you know, and you have to hold it to be a man, and you just believe that so, you figure. So anyway, me going to the Vanderbilt projects, you know, one time, I'm going to buy a spliff. You see there, but my sister-in-law, she always tell me, say, yo, me not go to them place there. Them place is bad for me. Them place, enough man dead in them place, and me not go in there. And everything, me not go in there. Like me tell you, me in America longer than that, and me never did go in there. At them time, me be a good boy, and me listen to my family, and me humble myself. A couple of my friends, my neighbor, them when they want the ganja at night time, and we have a place where they call 34th and New Crack. So be a dead end, or our sister did it on the 4th. So more time we gone over. So more time the rest now we And we want to do things and we have to go on the front page and go in there. But the boy then when Mr. Parrot, well, like I tell you saying, me come leave this side and them live on the block in 38th Street, and talk about man like Lee and Warren and them man there, Junior and them man there, live on them ends there. And then they call me China. Sing and they call my brother China. I like a fix it, you see there. So yo, me there and boom boom boom. And at night, my sister and I have a belt and she come in and she give me like a change. You see that she give me money and she buy me a little outfit. And there I'm there on the terrace, on the veranda. I'm sitting there, them time I still love listen to Jara and Stone now. Dub play and them something that I listen to. And yo, more time from a long time I inspire me, I want to be there on the terrace and sit down and me have like a table. Me have me little tape and me have my tape and I sit down and me take my music on. So the one lead come tell me say, yo, China. I say, what happened there? He say, you want to get something? I say, yeah, you want to get something. He say, how much you got? So I put up to buy something. I see that, I put up. And my mouth we give him about $20, you know. So I say, all right, now I say, put 20 and I say, I push and I'm on them add up the thing. So add up the thing now. So them say, oh, I go feed. And like they said, the man is to buy the herb them on 39. And nobody, when saw a youth named Vinny, them call him Freckle Face. See, so they on the ends man 39 and everybody want, well, we have to check Vinny, but that time the Vinny never did it. So say, all right, now we have to go down on the new crap and I go over I did it. I go check the rice. I go check the rice now. Then the police just bust the rice. We can't get nothing for the rice now. So now I say, all right, the one chance where them know where them I get me just I chill. So boom, boy them walking out. Them say they now going to Vanderveer. Them have problem, them have beef in a Vanderveer. I say, I don't have beef. I don't have supermarket I sell beef. They say, no, China. And then they say, oh, we have problem with them. They go, ratata. So me there, so I say, yo, nobody don't want to go over this. So boom, we stop right off in front of the building. Pandy didn't. We had a pan, I think at Newkirk, and I think at 34th, before you meet New York Avenue. These are dead in this. And we did it. Yo, that's how I said, let's stand up over this. And I see one, then time was the low rider, the man yesterday. I think was the Daxon low rider, the man, and he did black, you know. The first time, women don't remember to tell me, when we are go over there, so me turn around and see the car there, you know, the car the circle around you, and them tell me just a turn, get off Avenue D, swing palm Brooklyn, you know, swinging on Brooklyn, you know, if you go in on your car around the back of the sign, you know, and I see the car passing, you know, doof. I then type a tune you hear, you know, doof. I boom box, the speaker around the box, they kick. And the boy, then when I look, I say, can't stop, you know. And yo, me have this thing in me where I like a protection from the most time. And my heart just beat 2 times. And my heart never beat like that. And something I feel like something right. And I say, yo, me I feel so. But anyway, and I like, let's say you're young. Still a walk with them, I go that way there. See, I remember, you know, before I leave, you know, my sister not tell me, say, you know, then call me Miller, you know. She said, Miller, do not go in Vanderveer, you know. I'm telling her, no. That name, Captain. I said, no, I not go over there, you know. And that I said, no, I not go over there, you know. You want to say over there, you know. And I tell you, say, when we swing off Avenue D, we swing in a Brooklyn Avenue. See, we swing in a Brooklyn Avenue, you know. If you go around the back, we cut the back, go around the back, we cut and come for Newkirk. Newkirk. Yeah. The swing from Newkirk, you know. We see the car again this time. This time, it a come down, it find itself back now, pan Newkirk now. See? And them time there, I think, them time there, that part of Newkirk was not a two-way. The only street was 34th, which was two. He come like in the way, man, go. And again, I see the man, one somebody wind down the window and I see somebody take time and then touch me virgin and then say, yo, you know the people that don't care. And first the man tell me saying, the man never tell me say yes I know. First the man tell me saying, me paranoid. Yeah, the man make me feel like say, me paranoid because me not born weed and me paranoid, me not know what I want. And I say, alright. Now remember, you know, people, we have walk this a Brooklyn Avenue. It's a Newkirk. I come down because Newkirk cut up in a Brooklyn Avenue. It don't go because right there has some house and Newkirk. It just dead right there, so. They have catch it somewhere else, but it just dead right between Brooklyn Avenue. That's so. It's dead there, so. So I want like a piece of Newkirk for time you swing off of Brooklyn and coming down now to Newkirk. To go like you want to go to the train station and you go down, yeah, you want to cross over New York Avenue. Yeah, you come down. So that's a man. But by the time we walk from Dessa to reach 34th, man, I see him car again. Me don't know who them I look for. So me show me virgin, my next virgin, and tell him so, yo, I want to say, you know what? I say, wow, must be really a bubble dress. Must be really a bubble because nobody knows nothing. But the car now go straight, right straight, and turn around the building because you see 34th now. If you drive straight 34th, you know, you can get to turn around the building, but you can't go through. Because the big project, I tell you, say, Vanderbilt right, so you can't drive through Vanderbilt, the project right there. But you can go around the same building where we are standing at. You can go around that and come back again. That's the man them do. By that time, you know, the man then go upstairs to see me and get from the Ras. And by the time they tell the police bust the Ras, you never know. Police invade the Ras place. So when the man go up there, pure police up there. See? That's the man. The man then just do a detour and come down. And we say, now we are going to walk back now. Walk back, so we are going to walk free. We want to go front page. We go in a front page now. If you have to cross over faster avenue. See, step on Newkirk same way, but you have to cross over faster now. You can either go through the pan faster side, or you can just continue going to Newkirk and go pan the side. But we never even get to reach this or else. See a little car again. This time, me hear when the man them turn a rubber burn, you know, like the man and all the way me then a pure shot. I say, yo, when Mr. Shot, Mr. that day there, people, that day there, I believe, say, I was a 40 leg. I think say I didn't have 40 leg that were attached to to my chest and my whole entire body. Cause yo, you see when me take the time under the car there, yo, it crawl under them there. Like say I was born to crawl like them there. Me say them say gunshot make people turn into Superman. Fly gone. Bridget. See after me crawl under them car, it have to be over 20 something car. Crawl under them there. And you see when me reach the main street now and pitch back which part where me come out, where I was supposed to stay first of all Now remember people, I'm running back to Brooklyn Avenue. And Brooklyn Avenue now, I told you guys you cannot go through it. Until the only way you could go through is either you run to Foster or you run to Avenue D. Alright? But the way they shot them about, because yo, there is a school right there. It's a some type of Catholic school or some type of school here, but it's a Catholic school. And there's a lady used to live around there with some dog in a yard. You see, when the man them start fire, they shot them again, and I see like the man them turn around and come. Which part where me and two other boys run. Rasta, me take a plunge and jump up in the yard there. Rasta man, me no business dabbling in there. From the moment, until today I don't know, because after that I pass over there, could look on the fence. And ask myself, how did I get to jump over the fence there? Because it was impossible. But when God wants to save your life, your head tough. Plunge in the fence here. One shoot jump. Jumping at as me jumping at that, run and jump back on the next side. Now remember people, I'm telling you, I live on Avenue D, East 38th Street, Catholic school. It's on 37th, but it's big, so the whole back of it I reach to the back of Brooklyn Avenue. Anybody will know the Catholic school, they know where they're talking about. See, they know where they're talking about. See, so we reaching at the yard now. We middle up yard, nothing good. See, and me did it. My foot just, my nerve them just a kick like the foot still a run to right. Me sit down right there and my foot still a just kick. My foot just a kick. And I see how the man them boss. I mean I tell you about it's not one somebody I shoot you know. About 4 man a fire shot you know. I said man, me there and I wonder I said, my sister can come and tell me, say, what happened to you? Oh, why you like a jump, sir? Yeah, alright. Yeah. So, and that's it. Sometimes in our life, you see people get shot and dead. Sometimes you see someone come and go outside and get shot. Sometimes them have people where death come close to them, real close to them. Me have a friend, right? Well, me's a bigger youth for him. When I say bigger, you see how my head flat? The head flat, see me. If you look upon him, you think, say, me and him are brother. See? But we are no brother. God make sometimes black man look like black man. See? Alright, now, me come and live on the same black as him. Me don't know him, he don't know me. But, like I said, when you see the boy, you say, yo, if you see me, you say, me and him are brother more than his own brother then. Me and him dead stump. Alright, so this youth now, he go to a school called Erasmus. I want to know Erasmus High School. He go to that school now. When I come to Brooklyn, Erasmus High School did have man who are 25 years old. Man, we have picnic. Man, they might drive and still go to school and can't graduate. There's a big man, they tell say under 20 hard man in other school there. People wanna know about that. Right pan Erasmus High School, me I talk about Erasmus High School where you see they pan Bedford and where they make the storage center, there's Erasmus High School. Me say some big man, me I tell the people, big man where in them late 20s still a go to school and then can't graduate. The boy, them out the door, them have them care, them have them sell herb, them have them care. It come like when them say them go to school, them pack the whole of Bedford pack out. Bad man out the door. Bad man out the door. Them out the door sell them herb and do them thing and thing. Yeah, you can't know. I mean tell you, say me come in find shame black like him now. And we look alike. Me and him never talk. My brother know my brother. So and then brother said to me, what's up, what? So they are, so one day the youth now start powering some youth and youth, let me know. And that's why him start coming. So I used to go play basketball, because I used to like basketball. So I used to go over there early morning and then he start come around and think. But me, the youth was a troublemaker. I used to go to the same school there. Erasmus and them thing. And them on there, them book bag a gun them a carrying in them book bag. Them book bag a one book in that. Pure shot and gun them a carrying in them book bag. See the man there all the youth they just and yo, I tell you serious man. You know what go down. But I know I say me did dip on the block. Me that work. Me always at work. Me is not a idler. Me always at work. Me have me look at work. I me get my lunch break. And decide, yo, man, go over the yard. I just go over the yard because we have food we cook over the yard and I don't want to buy no food out the door. I could just jump in a dollar cab and go in there back. They arrange there and I know what I eat my food or whatever. And yo, by the time me reach over there, so me see them on the block, you know. I see the youth, you know. And they are them tell them talk about the one go get. Then time them sell the old English, the 80 ounce. The 80 ounce old E. One big backup. And you used to have the one with like the drunken master where it was. So then I talk about a beer they want buy money to buy beer. And me are coming now after lunch now. And them go ask me now, yo, give them my money. So me then took me a work and them not work, you see there. So me just alright, yo. And I think so I give them either $15 or something so. And more times than that, I'm not urban and money like me enough time. I want to spliff and everything. So yeah. So then them a try to make me chill and tell me say, yo, don't go out, call the boss and tell the boss saying I feel good. I say don't go out. I just brother yeah. Yo my yo. So I just spend a little time with them. I want to go get my food and me eat out the door with them and they're right in front of the yard with them and I see the wild man in it. So I see everybody playing as deer and that. Everybody with the dead, I see them playing as deer. See, and before me could jump up in a one cab rasta man. Very rich from desert to desert. You see there? I reach on the job and sit down and hold my post. Me a woman come here and say, then just kill somebody up the street. I say, I never take it for nothing. And then the next person comes and says, then just kill a young man up the street. I say, which street? And she said the name of the street. And I say, what? So I tell my boss, say, yo, bossy, you want to see? Me left my stove and I go over the yard and I don't want to burn down my house. And I tell me, say, yeah. Go home and take care of that quick, you know? I go, by the time I reach over there, I see the man lay down, stretch out, Rasta man. Stretch out, man. And the bed sheet, them say them put, well, they're not tense, say. When we see them put a sheet on the man, the sheet sink up in at the man head top. See? So me and say, yo, what can I think this man and we him do? What go and make this happen, you know? And a man tell me, say, yo, you want to see all the youth pass off of the black eye. See, like the man and man there with them friends and that. And this youth walk on the block this up. They see there and him gonna mess with the youth me here and that. Gonna mess people. The youth go mess with the youth and beat him up and bat him up and everything and slap him up and thump him up and everything there. And the youth just left and quit. But you know the youth took, because it's years after me I go get to find out that youth there. I will him. You see that? And just move. And I move and I say, yo, it's your life still. Life still. Life not easy, Rasta man. That's why you have to give God thanks. And every day you live because it's easy as 1, 2, 3 to rain. Yeah. Enough incident, man. I mean, I next little incident. Yeah, well, that one them never did about my bridge that tell me the one there. Cause I used to live in a place, in that area, in a facility there where that happened. And that day them never did it. They say they about my bridge and tell me cause enough little incident happened on the side there. And I look at youth when I see grow. I look at youth when I see grow. See, and I'm not gonna mention nobody name, but they see that youth there, bro. And the youth they pick up badness. Cause yo, trust me, I never think that youth they would have pick up badness. Cause badness was never in him. Trying to know that youth there was never bad. You know some youth were bad, this youth born good. But your surroundings sometimes, your surroundings could create an effect on you, create a problem. And you then now grow around some youth where, like I said, I'm not going to mention nobody name. Grow around some youth where tough like nails. And I one time I hear my brother come tell me, say that you and then bring the youth on the roof. You see that? And some day devil thing I go on like that. The man them have a 6 months. See, the man them sit down and smoke. And the man them done smoke. So I tell look at you them feel leave big people things alone. Your little brain can't hold it. Your little brain, you know ripe yet. It no matter. You can't do what big people are do. Big people when they try to do. Sometimes you see what happened to them. Example like my boy DMX there. Me not rejoice for him. It's a youth when me like him. Tune and him tune have no vibes. Respect to him family.
Somebody said RP DMX.
Yes, I respect to him family and see the respect that you there. When me watch DMX people, you hear me and say, cause sometimes you know something always lead to something. But me I go touch this here now. The brother DMX is a brother with very inspiration. He's inspirational. And in the energy we him have, it can't dead. The energy we him have, yo, me I taking that thing of Rough Riders with a brother there. And yo, when a man say, when my dog's at, yo, me can't say it like that. But me and tell you say, yo, that is a thing when make you jump up in the sky. That the man have lyrics. Me see him with Eve. Me see him do a thing with Rough Riders and do a thing with Eve. And yo, all she and him, oh gosh man. But again, like me I say people, they took side for the story, you see that. And again, like me I tell the youth, them to mind themselves because just like some big people we can't hear, sometimes they will feel. You see, sometimes you can't blame people because there's that thing called addiction. You see that when you're addicted to something, people will sit and say, well boy, why you don't just stop but with people don't overs, you know. Just like them a drink, then liquor and smoke and cigarette and some man a burn them cigarette and tell them fit tap. And doctor tell them fit tap and show them heart, how it look. And yet still all when them are dead. All when them are dead, them still want to puff off of the cigarette. So a man I go say, yo, why DMX kill himself I feel fall. But like me say, me not gonna say it like that. Yeah, I feel lifestyle, yeah, he live that type of life. Yeah, that was his thing. But like me say, there's addiction, you see there. And addiction is really it's a serious thing to get over. Much less if you're not deep on mind, body and soul. You can't get to control yourself. You see that? So and I not say the things that the idea are doing, them things that like me I tell people. The things what you don't know the man OD. See? And you know say that's why I tell people say stay away from drugs. No. You know I say this is drugs. Because this is chemical. See? How you whatever him did I smoke, if I do rock him I smoke, if I do crack stone whatever then call it. See, but I know say to make it to be what it is, them have to process it. I know say they have to put formula They have to create liquid. The things that are drugs. So yeah, for a moment you messing with drugs. Drugs will destroy you. Drugs will kill you. It's not natural. It's not like herb. So with herb now, herb, the natural herb, the natural cannabis, you don't have to worry about that because we know say that come out from the earth. Me not see the earth turn, not druggish, and not have lava create some special marijuana. You see, man don't do that. You see, man is the one. Yo, me a little boy, and me buy a stick of cents million. See, $2. See, $2. And I go so and what they call it a joint or whatever, since I want stick of that. And me burn that. Me can't smoke the whole of it. Me have to hear out it bad. I say wicked man, chum. So me don't know what them are talking about now, them are make some high grade weed. When weed did always dip on a higher level because them have all different type of catalysts. So me don't know where them say them are do right now. Them turn weed doctor and a flip and a all kind of like a spray, them a spray cause weed fi make web like it a spider. Me don't know weed a spin web. A spider weed there's all kind of weed. No me there and me a big man in my time, you know. Me never know lemon lime weed. Me never know lemon and marijuana. I agree. Me never know you could put the two of them. You could crossbreed them. Them have all popcorn. Them throw all cake in it too. Then throw the wedding in it too. So me tell you the people them stay in them lab whatever them are doing and make them things. So me not fight against them. Them make them. The government that sell cigarette and them a create them thing. And now you get all kind of thing. You see there? All kind of thing. People may tell you say, be careful, I want the young boy to know. Hey people, I want to show this. I am not promoting marijuana. I am not promoting no sales on my stuff. But there's a lot of young men out there who are going and purchasing herb at their Arabs. And they are going places at bless my brother, give thanks.
MC, you said have a wonderful night.
Thank you, my brother. God bless. I appreciate you. Heavy?
MC.
MZ? Bless. So I want to bring this to your attention, people. Remember, YouTube, I am not promoting sales of marijuana upon my channel. I am speaking because I found out something that is very important from the young brothers and sisters out there. It has to deal with herb, which is not okay. Rich and it has to deal with herb, but they're selling imitation marijuana, synthetic marijuana, look like but not is. So look at this here, people. So a friend of mine gave me this. He gave me this. He said, Red, what you think about this? I said, what it is? He says to me, it's herb. I said, yeah. Let me see. So he told me what it was. I didn't want it to open it out into the public. I wait until I reach to the home. And I investigated. And investigating it, this is what I found out. Look at this, people. I want you all to look at this. You like to go by herb and say you'll have weed and this is weed. Look at this. You see this? It look like the real thing, right? I want you all to see. It look like the real thing, right? It look like it, right? It's not. Yeah, they confuse the scent. Okay? So, they confuse the scent of it. Okay? Now, this it's a pull. I think I did see and put it back in there. So, a lot of y'all young guys, I think y'all know what y'all are doing, and y'all take it on your own to go and purchase herbs from all different stores and places and figure, oh, that's not. I was trying to see, usually they put what it is on the name or whatever that was on it. I was looking for the name on it, didn't have the name on it. Yeah, but so our young brothers and our young sisters, majority of them don't even know what is cannabis. Okay, bless and give thanks. Majority of them doesn't know what is cannabis. That's the same person. Yeah. Majority of them doesn't know what is cannabis. It doesn't know what is herb or marijuana or ganja, because there's so much flood in the market. If you go to the Arab stores, you will see they have all different ones, and they have it right in the front because they know it's not the real thing, and it's there, and you know they're selling it, and the children going in there and buying it. And I'll tell your parents, be mindful. This is not herb. This is not weed. This is not the natural thing. And these children are smoking these things. They don't know. They don't know because it has to smell. It's a look like. Okay. So imagine that somebody give you this in the night and you will wrap up and smoke. But this is not good. This will cause problems in your chest, in your lungs, in your throat. It will damage your organs. And then you will blame it on weight. Most people, this is what happened. They smoke all this nonsense, and when they get sick, the first thing they say, oh, I used to smoke weed, but I quit. Because I got sick. You got sick because you're smoking that trash. And that's why I tell some people sometimes when I see some young brothers hustling, and I don't promote it, but I rather know that this young man is not breaking an old woman's arm. He's not breaking and entering a home. I'm not saying that for they could use that as an excuse to not to go to school. I'm saying a young brother at 21, 19 or whatever, you could do something with your life, but sometimes you go through your ups and downs. And if you're gonna make it that's something that you wanna do, then you should be mindful because you're thinking about the money, but you're not thinking about what you're doing. You're causing harm, man. You're causing harm. You're causing sickness. You're causing pain. People are losing their children, their sons and their daughters by smoking this crap. Okay, people? So now all of a sudden, since they're gonna legalize cannabis, everybody's a cannabis expert. Everybody's a cannabis expert and everybody's selling. Everybody's selling. They don't know what they're selling. They just want to make money. They don't care if they get trash. They don't care if they sell them trash. Some of them don't even smoke. And if you're a good businessman, like any other business, then you do your business right. Okay, like that's conducting any type of business. What people don't realize is, in any business at all that you're conducting, okay, it does not have the quality it takes. It doesn't have the love. It doesn't have the skills to interact with people. Your mind is upon how much could you make, but not watching that I will able to deal with my clients so my clients could feel comfortable. My clients will always come to me no matter what. Okay. Biggie sang a song. Sometimes, I speak so much, my tongue be flipping different lingua. Credit did it. And that's true in a way. Credit will mash up your business. But you see, sometimes what people don't understand, just like small business becomes empire businesses. If you have someone spending every day from you $20 to $40, $50 to $100, you could expect that person every day or every other day. And one day that person said to you, the person been buying like that from a while from you, just like that. One day that person said, hey, let me get a bag. You get your money more. And you say, oh no, man, I don't want to be like that, man. Hey, you're a fool. I don't care how much you have rules and regulation, because sometimes clientele is important. Because there's a lot of business that overstand, but people don't have cash all the time, so they give credit. But the way they run the credit, the rules for the credit bureau, like rent a center. You don't have money, you could step and rent a center. You could put your name down on the application. You could show them. Now they say they don't even do check credit. They don't even check credit. They do with you up front. You go over there, whatever you got, $50 or whatever you put it on the stuff. They might even send the stuff to your home too. Make you feel like a person, let your little apartment look nice. They'll give you that. But now you have to hold your bag. That money that you gotta pay every month. So you might skip a week if it's for every week or every month, how you do your stuff, what you gotta pay. If it break down for every week, you gotta give them something. You miss a week, the next week come and let you know, hey, you missed last week. In fact, when the day you didn't pay, the next day you get a call. You gotta pay. Or they're gonna put a late fee on you. That's gonna make money for them. And then by the time they notice you don't pay in 2-3 weeks, but even they work with you sometimes. If you have issues, say, okay, they give you until such and such, but you gotta make a payment by such and such. And if you don't, then that's when they send a truck to get this stuff back. And some people are wicked, they damage the people them stuff. They throw all type of stuff in it. Okay? But they still done. Because there's a factory. I used to go and I purchase furniture from Rent-A-Center, but I don't think I'll do that anymore because I find out Rent-A-Center is a place where you would purchase something from them, or you could rent stuff from them, and the people who have bed bugs in their homes and all that type of stuff, and these bed bugs and all this stuff go into these furnitures and these things, and they return these things. Now you come now, they take it to the factory, they might clean it, but you know bed bugs. Because I was actually a victim of bed bugs like that. In my first experience with Rent-A-Center, I purchased a couch from them, and it was a Too Lazy Boy. The couch was $1,800. That's what it came up to. But what I didn't know was my couch. They sent a couch to my house with bed bugs. Brand new, beautiful couch. And since I used to work nights, I had to be on the couch. So they stayed there and they multiplied. When my girl would come over at that time, I used to live by myself. She would tell me something is biting her in the couch. I was like, you bugging out. Because she's now you bugging out, man. Nothing biting you. What's wrong with you? You high? You get lifted? And she said, no, something's pricking in this. Pricking. Then after a while. But I would sit in there and nothing would bite me. Nothing. And after a while, I guess when they fully multiplied or they ready to settle for me, one night, I just get my first flat screen. The first, not the Plaza, the other one. This was about this thick. Paid like I think about 1,000 something for it. Yeah, and playing my I was playing my Xbox, and then I can't really drop asleep. I had no shirt then. Drop asleep. I got up. My skin itching me like hot burn. I'm like, what is this? Itching. And I couldn't believe it. So that night I had a white bed sheet. I went and get my white bed sheet. And I happens to just, because it was like the summer too, and it was hot. And that type of couch is a leather couch. It makes you hot. So I put the white bed sheet on it. It's not the real hard leather, but the suede type of leather, real one. And I laid on that. And I was there till the lights are there. And I dropped asleep. And I got beaten again. I felt it must have stretching on my back, and I got up, turned on the lights. When I looked on that stuff, I said, what the hell is that? It was bed bugs. So I'm trying to figure out now where this thing came from, because I had just moved in the apartment. It was a brand new apartment. I moved in with no furniture. I didn't have no furniture. Only what I had was what I had. I had stuff that I had in storage. And I had get the apartment under somebody's name, and then something had gone wrong like after a while. So I had never moved all my stuff in. I was waiting to see what move they was gonna bust on me. Happens that okay, everything turned out to be okay. So I never get a chance to bring in my clothes in the apartment. What I wanted to do, I said, I'm gonna bring the furniture and all that first. They ordered the furniture for me. And then they told me when they like today, and they told me the furniture was gonna be there like in 2 days from now. I said, okay, and I waited. I had my rug, I had my nice oriental rug, I had my little center table. All what I had there was stuff that I purchased that was brand new. So there was nothing that curtains was brand new, everything was brand new. There was nothing that I moved in the apartment with to bring bed bugs in there. But I had bed bugs. So it's after a while I get to find out that the next neighbor moved in a brand new apartment, and Rent a Center brought furniture to her home. And when Rent a Center brought the furniture to her home, okay, that was I think in 2009. There was a bed bug epidemic. You all remember that? Bed bugs in the clothing department, bed bugs in Fames, bed bugs in Ragamuffin, bed bugs in Dr. J's. Everywhere you go, bed bugs in people's clothes. It was like bed bugs, like even on the train, bed bugs was on the train. People was afraid to brush on people because bed bugs was just tearing homes up. I mean, people was throwing their furnitures out. They couldn't get, like I told you, I had an $1,800 couch, which had 2 lazy boys in it. And it was the L that goes around, or like a seat. So $800. And then bed bugs invade my couch. So me and bed bugs are fighting war, man. I'm going at it. Now I know what it is. So I'm skinning the couch, because like I say, is that type of leather that's not really hard, but it's leather. So I can get to. I'm going there. I'm seeing white little eggy stuff. There's a bunch of them right there. Spraying them, and then I will go through it and say I figure and get rid of all of them. Go through all the couches. Take a whole day. Blood. I'm like killing them with a napkin. Mad blood. So God, if these guys get a chance, they're gonna drain me out. When I think I'm done, I'm like, yeah, I can't see no more. I ain't getting no problems for about 2, 3 days. Not knowing bed bugs don't take like what, 2 weeks or a week. They right back again. I couldn't take it back. I said, okay, let me call the city. I can't throw my couch out. I just purchased my couch, $1,800. Called the city. They sent some people over my house. Came in and they did the thing. And they said, don't worry, man. They're dead. You ain't gonna see that. You don't see that. These guys came back with vengeance. Now, there was like, I never know bed bugs have like in the family. There's like a rebel one. He's so tiny, but he bite the hardest. So there's a red one. There's a dark one, like real dark. Then there's a light brown one. And there's one look like the baby. He look white. I think the baby bites the hardest. I don't know, because yo, they all creepy to me. So they came in and they did what they had to do. And he told me, yo, stay out of the house for the whole day. And then when I get in the house, open out the windows and don't sleep in the house that day. You know, so I did what they said. What they said, they came, they did the bombs, they said all this stuff. Whatever, locked it. The windows are locked, everything. I ain't came for the whole day till the next day. Came in the next day, opened the window. I never had roaches or nothing like that, so I'm not looking. I used the vacuum all into the couch, all over. I figured, alright, that's it. No more bed bugs, man. I'm glad. Thank God I ain't gotta throw my couch. Thank the Lord I ain't gotta throw my couch. I'm happy playing my game. A whole week passed, I didn't get no one bite, nothing, dude. I told my girl, she came over. She was there good the whole night. She get up in the morning. I look in her back. She her skin wet up. I'm like, yo, how come it's still here? I called them up again. They say they're gonna come, but this time if they do it, they're not coming back. I gotta throw my couch in the garbage. I'm like, are you for real? Throw my couch in the garbage. So they did it again. Man, same thing. Didn't work. Now I'm here like an $1,800 couch, brand new couch. I'm gonna throw in the garbage. Man, I said, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'll take my couch. I'll go to the storage. Before I put it to the storage, I bombed the house one more time. I had an exterminator came, and when I told him what I was working with, he said, yo, Red, you could do two things. You could use ammonia, or just put some bleach in some water, lukewarm water, and spray it. So I did that. So what I did, I bought some plastic. I sprayed the couch and I bagged the couch and I moved the couch. All the whole 3-piece put in storage. And I moved everything I put in storage. I leave these things in storage for almost like 2 years. I think 2 years or 3 years. 2 years, 3 years. 2 years in storage. Just left them there, paying storage. And then when I go for them, they're all dead. That's how I get rid of them. So I would never in my entire life, that's why I don't bring people to my home. I don't bring people to my home. I don't like running people's house. I don't like sitting on people's couch. I don't like going to people's house either. And because that stuff, if it invade your home, man, it's problems. It make, and there are people that have thrown furniture upon furniture, just buying, but they don't understand. It's they buy, they throw the furniture, but there are a lot of other things like your clothes, like you know, they hide. They like to hide. Bedbugs is a funny guy. He like to hide in straw stuff, in chairs that has that type of fabric, or that type of coconut fiber. They like stuff like warmy stuff. So from that, when I get rid of that, I say certain couches I will never buy and bring in my house. Right now, like I said, I'm waiting for things. I need to get some couches myself. And the couch I'm gonna get, when I get that money, it's not gonna be no couch for no bed bug to come in. And there, I use bleach in my house all the time. So we know there are things sometimes you just gotta be wise about and be mindful how you bring people to your house. Hey people, smash that like button. Smash that like button. So yeah, it was just all different things we're talking about. Real talk. Things that, you can't really change, but you get to know about it, and if you didn't know about it, you get to know about it, you get to cope with it. What I got there, 1 hour? I ain't staying too long with y'all guys. I just want to touch base with y'all, just reason with y'all today. So next thing, I'll do another probably 15 minutes. So we want to talk about faith. And like I said, you sit with BlackStar Redshot, real talk. Just things, normal things that happen in our life, my life. I have a big story to tell about my life, but I waited at the right time to tell it because, like I said, I almost lose my life many times, almost drown many times. Story in ships, reach to different countries that I don't speak the language. You know, my life, I took a lot of chances as a young buck growing, young man growing. I took a lot of chances, and there are many times I see where death was like real close right there. As you see, I got a mark in my forehead. And my forehead. This mark that I have, only my brother know about it. My brother, my mother, my adopted brother, which is called Anthony. I got this when I was a young boy, maybe 12 and a half. And what it was, we had a lot of mango trees, fruit trees. We had mango trees, and we had a branch that when mango season, the branches over the house. So what happens is the mango keep falling in the house. Boom! Nighttime, anytime. And so the best thing that my mother taught about was to trim that branch. Cut off that branch so that would not happen. But this mango tree, it been around a long time. It bears sweet mangoes, man. Some long mangoes. My brother went up there with a rope and a machete, climbed the tree. My adopted brother and myself, we stayed under the tree. So as we look up, this mango, when it's summertime and the sun shines on that mango, the mango is so pretty, man. So I was there and I can't even move from under and look up and see this mango. I told my brother, send this one down for me. So he said, wait a minute. So I'm under here, and the mango dropped beside me. Boom! So I looked up again and I said, the mango that I want is still there. So I said, not that one. So he said to me, wait. Again, I had boop, 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 boop. 3 mangoes dropped. I look up again. I said, you can get it, it's right there. Remember he went up there with a machete in his hands. Now anybody know they have the tree nail machete. That's the one with the little black handle. The tree nail. They have the tree nail, the 4 nail, different amount of nails as to how long it is. So he went there with the tree nail within the handle, which is a black rubber, plastic handle or rubber handle. Went up there with that. Looked like a small spear, a small sword. Went up there with that. So, like I said, I'm watching this mango. I'm desperate to get this mango. This mango looks so beautiful. This mango is just ridiculous to the way it looked nice. To the way it looked nice. And I'm watching this mango. And again, like I said, this time I'm looking and I could see he going where the mango at. So what happened? The machete slipped out of his hands from the tree. And I thought it was the mango coming down. Go to catch it. And it's the machete stuck in my forehead. And I'll tell you people, that machete stuck in my forehead. And I just started bawling. Okay. My brother came down and pulled it out and rushed me to my mom's. My mom's, I told you my mom's, this woman was a serious one. I never went to the doctor. That's the funniest stuff about this stuff. My mother looked at that and take banana leaf and some other leaf. She heat up iodine. She used to have iodine come in a black, like a glove, but you gotta heat it up. She take it and heat it. Put it around it. They used to have a butter that they call it Bombay. She get the Bombay. I couldn't, until today, couldn't explain to you what was the rest of the stuff. But I also know she used a penny, a copper penny. I know she used that because I could have filled the knot of the penny, and she tied my head with that real tight and gave me some stuff to drink, which I couldn't tell you what it was, and I knocked out. I slept for 6 hours. When I got up, I had a headache. Okay. She never took that stuff out of my forehead until 2 days after, or 3 days after. When she take it out, I looked at it. When we looked at it, the whole just, whatever she put there was in it, and it's just, I never went to the doctor with that. And this hill, that's one incident. Second incident, I probably told you about this one. With death, I approaching death many times. See? See that jaw one? It don't look straight, right? It look like my jaw coming on the side, right? See? Teeth. Big gap within the teeth, right? Almost go by eye. Being young, dumb, doing your own thing, not listening. You're chasing death. That's what a lot of us are doing, chasing death. So I just learned to ride on a horse. And you know what I call a horse? Not a real horse. What we call a horse is a bicycle that a 6-7 person will ride, a tall person. So that bike is tall. Bike is so tall, your feet cannot reach the pedal. That person like that 6-7, the bike is fine. So I learned to ride on that bike, but my feet couldn't even reach the pedal. but I learned to sit on the seat and just tucking my foot on the frame to catch my balance. So catch my balance, catch my balance. Next bike I learned when it was a 10 speed. That pedal learned to ride. So I learned to ride in less than a day. And I started riding before I really get the feeling of riding, like 3 weeks. So I think I'm a rider. I believe I passed the qualifications of riding. I know everything about riding. So I saw a guy had a bike. He had a bomber. I don't know if you all know what is a bomber. I keep saying bomber is a bike, some big wheels. Okay, they ride them in LA a lot. Big wheel bicycle. Look like it's a mountain bike, but it's just big wheel. My brother came with a bomber, and he was renting rides. So there was a brother named Cletus. Go ahead, give him $1 for a ride, and 4 rides for $1. But you could go all the way, long ride, enjoy yourself. We ride. I did $1. I did $1 more. Cletus did $1. Marty did $1. And we going taking. So the guy said, "You got to go." I guess he makes enough money, and I said, "No, he wants to go." Well, we ain't finished riding yet, especially me. I gotta be the one to take it further. I decided I'm gonna go past the first hill and go to the steep hill. That's like this. And I went in there, people. Remember, that bike taller than me. Look, that was the bike was taller than me. My feet cannot reach the pedals. The only thing I could do, try to do, is try to see if I could use my foot as a brake for the tire. But the bicycle again, my foot too short. And even when I go down and swim to Richard, it's just a little tip. And if I try too much, shoot. Anyway, I fly here. The steep hill. As I'm coming down, the hill is like this. But then when you reach here, there's a sharp turn like this. So it's a thing so on a turn. And as you turn it, there's another strip. That's the other hill. Like this. And as we go here, there's a city laundry. Not right there, but it's for the people to wash. They make right there. And there's a gully about this much large at the side. Okay? And there's a person who owns a home that has a stairs that's coming over the gully to go to their home. When I go down the first hill, when I go to swing, I see a 13-seater coming. Missy Bushy, 13-seater guy. And guess what behind? Yeah, I'm not here. Come on, dude. Guess what is behind the guess what is behind the 13-seater? A small little buggy. I didn't even see the little buggy. So as I swing from the side of the 13-seater, thinking I'm clear to dive in, because now I'm coming to the part where that stairs is right there, and I cannot afford my wheel to hit this. So I'm gonna go to swing back, let the 13-seater pass, and as I'm coming, it's coming, I'm gonna swing at the back to come back to get all that to avoid this. It's the bug, you know them buggy, it's a Bugs buggy or the Volkswagen. Behind this, and I even see it. So as I swing and I see it, now my eyes go, doo, and I pull it back, and I try to hold the brakes. Cable pop, back. Try to hold the other one, pop, and that. big bicycle. Now, that hill, then 2 hills that I came off of, there is a small flat. But the speed that bike had, in 2 hills, that flat will not give me, it's not going to ease up the bike. That's just a flat to go down another hill. It's not going to. And then there's another little road that cut across to go up. But then now there's a truck that's a road coming up here. So my thing is, from the time that thing popped, my only option between that little flat right here, which is about maybe 100 yards, 100 yards, I'm thinking fast. My 2 cables already popped. The bike is too big for me. My leg cannot reach nor the back, nor the front tire, so I could use my shoes to stop it. On this side of the road, is a precipice where it's bamboo, it's big rocks. Way down below is a river, more rocks. Brick bottles, cars go down there, people die down there, metal, iron stuff. Anyhow, I say, this here is dead. On this side, they got parked cars. In front of me, if I say no, I continue, I'm double dead. Because all what's happening here now is hills up, just hill going down, just hill. And all these, I have no brakes. So there's no way these steep hills, I could able to, that's dead. I could run into a vehicle coming up, anything. And all this is precipice now. Now, on both sides now, it's places where, as you fly out for that, it's instant death. Man, my only option, that the BlackStar, so I could be here to talk to y'all. I do my jaw is crooked. That's okay. I grow with it. And to take a shoot, like a Superman shoot on one of these Batman mobiles that was packed on the street, on the side. And I crashed into that. And you know these old cars are hard. I'm not talking about no brand new car. I'm talking about these old cars they had from 1950, 60, the old Chevrolet, yeah, Dodge, hard, tough metal, iron, not this, crash into this. And only when I crash into this, when I get up from that, only what was this? This was all the way over here. This was over here, this was over here. And a man who know my mom's, he came and looked at me good. It didn't break, but it moved out of place. He looked at me good, he said, Miss Ivy boy, let me go, blah, and go. But what happened is, it never set in right. So that's why now, all growing up, it stayed like this, and it's difficult because I could push a Q-tip inside of this ear all the way, but in this ear, I can't push nothing deep in this ear. Nothing can really go inside this ear. It's like it squeezed the hole in my ear like something. And yeah, so after that now, I never went home and told my mom nothing about that. You know, I used to get instant headaches, man. And I never told my mom nothing. Nobody never know. Only that man. And if my mother ever knew, it wasn't me told her. Probably that man. But I don't think my mother ever knew about it. But like my jaw, like the bottom part of my jaw, and that man had to come and, okay, fix me. So, like I said, one of these days I'm gonna sit from A to Z, let y'all know the hardship where even getting pushed over and have to swim to shore, not knowing what could happen. I could have died. The shock could eat me. So, you know, when you're choosing life, man, make sure you cut out for it. Because a lot of us choose lives that we're not cut out for. That's why I tell people, I could live in the woods. It's not a problem for me to live in the woods. My bed will be a tree. You'll find me on a tree top. I will sleep on it. That's the best place I will feel safe. Sleeping on a treetop. You know. I know no bear's not gonna get me deer. You know. The only one thing that might get me there is probably one of them cats, them big cats I could climb. And the way I'm gonna set it, I set it where I always set my back up, set up my trap. So I live in the wild like a fish. I don't need all this fancy stuff to fish. I can spear fish. I can make a stick just in the woods, just stick, sharpen it out, and hold it to spear fish. So I could make do. You know, that's why I like to know about plants that I could just eat. Plants, they're plants that you could eat that will. You eat these plants, and especially blackberries, with all the energy and all the what do you call it, antioxidants. You get instant vital right there. So this is why I love nature. This is why I study nature. I want to know everything about nature because we never had nothing but nature. Now people living here in the rest of the world, they know big skyscrapers, buildings, and all of that there. I born where I grew, my feet every day touch the earth. From since I've been living in here, I don't make my feet touch the earth like that. Once the blue, because there's so much people doing so much stuff, shooting drugs and doing all of that here. But back in the islands or any part else, if I go down south anywhere, yeah, my foot touch the earth, definitely, man. The soil is more pure over there, you know. Yeah, so definitely, that's when you've been one, you've been in tune with nature, you've been in tune with yourself. You need that mud. Some of us got a lot of problems with our foot always in shoes, socks. Can't get that mud in your house. You got this cold linoleum or tile where they put there that's always cold, giving you cold in your feet. You go on the ground, you're getting all the nutrients from the soil, from the earth. So that's all loving, that's all good. So that's what we're dealing with. But once again, people, you know, I've come to an end. I just wanted to talk with you all about certain things. But like I said, I will put it one day where I could sit and give you all my whole life story in a book or just a podcast or something that I have a lot to tell. And the saga continue because I got the scars. I got the scars to show. I got the scars to show. I mean, this is one here on my hand. There's another one on my hand. I got one. I got a big stab in my butt. You know. I get my little thing, get a blast behind my foot, gunshot behind my foot, behind my leg, on the back of my leg like a graze. You know. So everybody have their own story to tell, man. Thank God mine was not the worst of the worst. I don't bear nobody's Mac. I don't bear nobody's leftovers. You know, yeah. Thank God for that. I ain't got no big cut in my face, and I don't have no gunshot wounds in my stomach and in my chest, and I didn't go under the knife operation and all that. I thank the Most High, but majority of the times it's the way I kept myself. Even this rag right here, sometimes I love it because when I'm walking the street, people think, oh, it's gang affiliated. This rag to help me to my face, whatever. It could help me in case you have a knife and you're coming at me. You know? Yeah, so all this, my belt, you know, all these things are good. I'll use my belt. I ain't got nothing. You got your knife. I get my belt out. If I know you want to stop me, I will break your hand. And I will buckle you with the belt. Yeah, bust you all you across your eye. You need to hit them right at the side of the eye to give them the winkles. They say you hit them right, it's very sensitive. They stay like that, they can't see, and it's bleeding and it's grinding at the same time. I keep my belt in my waist, you know, yeah. Beat them like a step chop. So anyway, people, peace and blessing. So today is what? Saturday, sorry. I got a nice video coming for you guys. I ain't telling y'all what it is until y'all see. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. All the time. All the time. Once again, my people, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you for joining in. And thank you again for your support. All be time. All be time. All be time. Don't forget, people, y'all like the 90s dance? Do y'all like the 90s dance? The 90s workout fitness dance. I will have them going back and forth. I will have them for the 2001 dance and old school dance. It's going to be the thing. We will work out together. Natural cardio, physically, mentally, and spiritually. We're going to stay in connect. We don't need weights all the time. We don't need heavy things all the time. Sometimes we just need a little sweat, a little body movements. That's what we're going to do. Look forward for more old school and up to date. Brand new. Good for you. Salute, peace and blessings, my brother. Have any questions yet?
Old Eve said most city folks never ever seen the stars or true heaven. Too much light pollution.
Real talk, perfecto. Yes, my brother, real talk. You know the funniest thing too? Some people that live in New York City, in these apartments that like how I do live, where I live, never one time jump on a bus and say, you know what, let me go see the rest of the state. Let me go and see somewhere new. Let me go and, spend 2 days here. Now, I don't get it if that's your country and you're born here, and why would you not want to know these places? Some of them don't even know Queens. I spoke about it, not even Queens, Long Island. They just stay here, they only know. They only know where they right here. Some of them jump in the cab or jump in the bus. Some of them don't even go nowhere. They go to the corner store. Just the corner store. To the corner store, right back to the apartment. So, see how you set your mind state. That's how you're going to be. See, I could sit in here and say running from here to Flatbush is hard. And then again, I have to just have the mind ability and say, go. And I go. And I be creative. And I run back here. And I make it. And it becomes something I love to do. So each one to each one. And people have the things that they love to do that they will never stop with. Salute. Bless. Peace. All praises unto the Most High. We are employed. We are working together as one people. Good over evil, people. Good over evil. Remember what I said. Wherever there is good, evil is right there. And where there is evil, good is always there. But good will always overpower evil. Good will always overpower evil. Good will always overpower evil. So the key thing for today, do good, and good will always be with you. Peace and blessings. One love. You have the question, is it? Okay. Peace. Duh.